Hi fabulous people! So you're probably wondering why I'm dressed up like I'm about to go work out. You're not? Oh. But anyway, this is what happened this morning. 7 a.m. I'm ready to go film an amazing ab workout for you, which I will this week. I got outside all dressed up and it started pouring. We're not talking about a few drops of rain, we're talking about a wall of rain. So I decided to pack all my equipment and get myself back in here. And you know guys, in life I learned that sometimes you just have to roll with it. In the past, I would be honestly frustrated because if I plan something, I feel like it has to be done. But with time I learned that you just have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust. And it's okay that sometimes things don't happen the way you plan them to happen. You just have to roll with it. You have to be flexible. That's life. So I got home and I thought, why don't I make myself a nice cup of tea, sit down and talk to you about a huge milestone that happened for Anastasia Craze community. Something that was truly so special that happened last week, and those of you who follow me on my Instagram, Anastasia Craze, and if you don't, make sure that you do. And through my Insta stories, I love to share my daily life with you and of course take you behind the scenes to all the exclusive events that I'm attending. So today I wanted to share with you my experience of the biggest event to date that I got to attend, which is the red carpet at the Rome Film Festival, and just wanted to share with you some of the behind the scenes, some of my thoughts, and of course to tell you how I was getting ready for the red carpet. There's so much that goes into preparation for the red carpet, and not only the day of the event, but of course throughout the whole week. And of course wanted to share with you some of my tips or tricks of how I was getting ready as far as my skin routine and the workouts and nutrition and everything else. So let's begin. So the week of the festival, I went to the fittings with Antoinette Dema, which is an amazing Italian designer. And again, those of you who follow me on Instagram, you were able to see my fittings, you were able to see all the dresses that I was trying on, how they look. We looked at so many different things and outfits and accessories. The goal was to create that unique look, something that I would be comfortable with and feel fabulous. Of course, that's the goal, right ladies? So we tried so many different outfits on, and there were so many people, of course, taking pictures. I was doing Insta stories. My PR was there, my stylist. We were just trying to create this very unique look. And there were so many beautiful pieces, and it was really hard to choose from. But I just went with something that felt really me. That's something that was very unique, and at the same time something that spoke about my roots, my origin. Even though I spent half of my life in the US, I feel like there is some part of me that is so deeply rooted into Eastern Europe that this look just really represented this kind of coming back to your origins, kind of coming back to my roots, and just sharing that with the world and being proud of it. It was such a cool experience, and the whole fittings took about 2-3 hours, and it was really hard to decide because at the end we ended up with two options and we were kind of going back and forth. And it got to the point where my PR said, Anastasia, you have 1 minute to decide, and I just had to make that decision, and I went with my intuition. I went with something that just felt right. I knew if I had to close my eyes and to see myself and imagine myself on the red carpet, that was the outfit that I saw myself in. So that's pretty much how we got decided on the outfit. As far as my nutrition and workouts and skin routine, prior to the red carpet, of course, I took it very seriously because, well, the event was kind of very serious. So what I've done, I just really made sure that throughout the whole week I follow a very specific routine to get myself ready for that appearance. Because of course, with all the cameras on you, with all the interviews and photo sessions that I had to do that day, I needed to make sure that my skin specifically is just flawless. So here are a few things that I've done. First of all, of course, water, water, water. I was walking all over the city and at home with a bottle of water. And I do drink a lot of water throughout the week, every single week, but I just really made sure that specifically that week, I really every single day make sure that my water intake is on point. The second thing, of course, is sleep. I went to bed about 10:30 p.m. every single night because, guys, don't underestimate the power of sleep. You wake up, not only you feel fresh, you also look fresh. So I really made sure that throughout the whole week I was getting enough sleep and waking up fresh and just ready to go. Another thing that I did that I think is very, very important, and that's something that I've been doing probably since I was 24, 25, I went to get a face massage and a facial. This is something that I do religiously every single month. And a lot of you, and I'm so grateful, guys, you've been always commenting on my skin and how flawless it looks, and I'm truly grateful. And I honestly think that part of it has to do with the facials that I get every single month. I think they're very, very important. And there is not one particular facial that I get. I honestly love to try different ones. And if you go to any salon, every single one of them, they will always offer different type of facials. But I just think that facials are very, very important, and especially girls, as you get closer to your 30s, and those of you who are already in their 30s and 40s and 50s, I think that it is so, so important to start taking care of your skin from the young age. And I think facials is honestly one of the best things that you can do for your skin, because of course during facials, not only you get your pores cleaned, you get the massage, you get different masks, and your skin just starts to look so plump, so fresh, and it just rejuvenates the whole skin, and I absolutely love it. So girls, if you've never tried facials before and you're thinking about getting one, my advice to you is definitely you absolutely should. And if this is your first time, then go to the spa, go to the place where you're thinking about getting a facial, and make sure that someone who is there knowledgeable just advise something based on your skin type and based on the result that you're trying to achieve. But I just personally would rather invest into good facials and start taking care of your skin from the young age than then go and start getting Botox or any other injections. For me, I try to preserve my skin for as long as I can. And of course, the combination of drinking plenty of water, getting enough sleep, and getting those facials on a monthly basis definitely helps. And a fourth component that is super, super important for the healthy, glowing looking skin, and that is just important for your body and your mind in general, and this is something that I will never stop talking ever, is of course nutrition. During the week of the red carpet, I made sure that my nutrition is on point. As a matter of fact, that was honestly the number one thing that I wanted to make sure that I really, really do well. Even though, of course, most of the weeks, most of the months throughout the year, I put an effort to eat clean, and trust me, in Italy, it is an effort. I just really made sure that during the week of the red carpet, my nutrition was on point every single meal. So I was eating lots of fresh veggies and fruit, having lots of fish in my diet, a lot of preparing everything with olive oil, having tons of healthy fats from avocados, having lots of almonds, walnuts. So just really, really making sure that my nutrition was on point. And of course, at the end, I felt like it really, really paid off, because the day I woke up on Friday, I felt refreshed, I looked fresh, and I was ready to go. The whole day of the red carpet, of course, was very hectic, which I love. It was very busy. It was go, go, go. I arrived at the Rome Film Festival around 12 o'clock because I had interviews to give to different TV stations, and do a lot of photo sessions. And then of course I had to do my makeup, my hair, put the outfit together, put all the look together, and then with my stylist to just practice the walk, because you saw my skirt was super long, so I just really wanted to make sure that I know how to walk without tripping or falling, because that definitely wasn't the look I wanted to be remembered at the red carpet. So once I was ready, we got to the carpet, and there were a lot of people that wanted to take pictures with me prior to the walk. So I took pictures and I talked to people, which I love, 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 and then I had to go. I honestly wish that I had a chance to take all the pictures with everyone, but it was just go, go, go. So the whole experience was so exciting, so fabulous. I started walking, and we decided with my stylist that I'm going to hold the skirt just with one arm, because I didn't want to do the Cinderella kind of style. And at the end of this walk, there is a wall with all the photographers from all over the world, from different magazines, different publications, and you pretty much get to stand in front of them. First you stand on your left, then in the middle, and then on the right, so every single photographer can get their turn and can get the best shots of you and best angles. And that was probably one of the most memorable moments of my life. For someone who loves taking pictures and being on camera, this is honestly such a treat, because all those preparations that happened before, it all comes down to this moment when you are standing in front of the cameras and creating that image that you want for the whole world to see. It's an incredible experience and so memorable. And just wanted to thank you girls so much from all my heart for supporting me and being a part of the Anastasia Craze community, because I really created this community for you. And not only for you, of course, to reach your fitness goals and to take care of your mind and body, which is super important. But the reason why I created this community is because I wanted to represent a possibility for you ladies. Because for those of you who know my story, you guys know that I came from a very, very different background. I came from a third world country, from a tiny town that you cannot even locate on most world maps. And I grew up in Soviet Union, where we really did not have anything. If someone told my parents when I was growing up that their daughter one day will be standing on the red carpet at the Rome Film Festival, they would just laugh. Because honestly guys, you have more chances right now of traveling to Mars than me, a girl from a tiny town in Soviet Union where people were not allowed to have dreams or hopes, go anywhere or have anything or be individuals. It was just impossible to even imagine for something like this to happen. And I knew that I will achieve those dreams and nothing is going to stop me. I had a clear goal in mind. Yes, I didn't know how I'm going to get there, and it's okay. Sometimes you don't have to know every single detail. You just need to have a goal in mind, be passionate about it, be ready to dedicate yourself completely to that goal, to that mission, and go for it. And it was tough. It was very tough, and I know a lot of you already know my story. I had to leave Ukraine at 16 by myself, no relatives, no friends, no family, no one, and travel all the way to the US, across the ocean, and start a life on my own. And I had to fight for every single thing that I have in this life right now. So for me to stand on that red carpet, my main goal was, is, and always will be to represent possibility. To represent that every single thing in this world is possible. That if we believe in ourselves despite anything, if we stay consistent and determined, then nothing, absolutely nothing will ever stop you from achieving your goal. There is zero chances, zero, absolutely zero, that you will not succeed. But you have to take that risk, you have to take that chance, and you have to go for something that you truly feel passionate about. And that's why my main goal for all the ladies of the Anastasia Craze community is to make sure that you stay consistent with your workouts. Because fitness isn't just about taking care of your mind and body, which is very important, but it is also about self-improvement. Because the more consistent and disciplined you are staying with your workouts, the more successful you become in every single area of your life. because work ethic does not just apply to fitness, but it's the key to a successful career and lifestyle in general. So that will always be the main message of the Anastasia Craze brand, is to make sure that you ladies always invest in self-improvement, always take care of your mind and body, and always go for your biggest goals and inspirations. Thank you so much for joining me on this talk, and of course I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear your stories. Let me know what you thought about my look for the red carpet, and I will see you all next week. Until then, and always, stay fabulous.